Introduction to Information System Architecture. Session 1. Objectives. After completing the session, the user will be able to explain the need for increased internet security, describe the requirements of the security in terms of business, technical, relationship, and dependencies, explain information security culture, describe the basic principles of security, identify which information is secure. Introduction. Wikipedia says, information security is the practice of defending information from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, perusal, inspection, recording, or destruction. The information technology security is information security applied to any device with a processor and a memory. Securing information is to get it all covered in information security. IT security specialists are responsible for keeping all the technology within the company secure from malicious cyber attacks. Need for increased internet security. 1 to 2. Computer system threats come in many different forms. According to recent popular crime studies, cybercrimes have become increasingly common and costly form of crime. The first form of defense for most systems is access security measures around which skilled hackers can easily get through. There are huge risks involved in the world of computer and webs as the threat can come in any form. Need for increased internet security. 2 to 2. As the data gets shared, its integrity cannot be controlled over the internet. Hackers can misuse obtained data to create major business impact. Hence, there is an increased need to design information security system architecture. Requirements. Business and technical. Strike a balance between productivity, cost, effectiveness of the countermeasure, and the value of the informational asset being protected. Address actual needs. Keep business in mind. Security should not be a burden to the business vision. Requirements. Relation and dependency. Cost and benefit balance. Compatibility with the existing technology and business needs. Future scope of scalability of business. Information security culture. Now, let's talk about information security culture. An information security culture means creating an environment where everyone in an organization understands the importance of protecting information and takes security seriously in their daily work. It is not only the responsibility of the IT or security team. Every department and every employee has a role to play in keeping organizational information safe. To build and manage a strong information security culture, there are 5 important steps that an organization should follow. The first step is pre-evaluation. This means understanding the organization's current security culture and identifying areas that need improvement. The second step is strategic planning, where the organization decides what security goals it wants to achieve and develops a plan to reach those goals. The third step is operative planning. At this stage, the organization determines how the security plans will be put into practice and what specific actions need to be taken. The fourth step is implementation. This is where the organization actually puts its security policies, procedures, training, and controls into action. Finally, there is post-evaluation. The organization reviews the results to determine whether the security measures are working effectively and what improvements may still be needed. By following these 5 steps, an organization can develop a stronger security culture and make information protection a shared responsibility. Basic principles of information security. Now, let's look at the 3 basic principles of information security. These principles are known as the CIA triad, which stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. The first principle is confidentiality. Confidentiality means making sure that sensitive information is only accessible to authorized people. In other words, information should not be viewed or disclosed by someone who does not have permission to access it. For example, if a company stores customer information, only authorized employees should be able to view that data. The second principle is integrity. Integrity means protecting information from unauthorized changes or modifications. The information should remain accurate, complete, and trustworthy. For example, if someone changes important financial records without permission, the integrity of that information has been compromised. The third principle is availability. Availability means making sure that systems and information are accessible when authorized users need them. For example, if a company's website or server becomes unavailable because of a cyber attack, employees and customers may not be able to access important services. So, confidentiality keeps information private, integrity keeps it accurate, and availability keeps it accessible when needed. Together, these three principles form the foundation of information security. What to secure? Information security professionals should be aware of what and why to protect. Assets of the organization that needs to be secured: peoples, buildings, hardware, software, data, electronic, print, other, and so on. Summary: the information technology security is information security applied to any device with a processor and a memory. Securing information is to get it all covered in information security. There are huge risks involved in the world of computer and webs, as the threat can come in any form. Information security should strike a balance between productivity, cost, effectiveness of the countermeasure, and the value of the informational asset being protected. Information security culture helps different segments of the organization to be concerned about the information security within organization. The three basic principles of information security are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Information security professionals should be aware of what and why to protect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.